Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you guys today with another resource haul. I know, big shocker. Okay, so this is not like a huge resource, or I should say book haul. These are mainly books, but this isn't a huge haul. These are just things that I saw we probably would need later down the line for the school year. There are a few things in here because most of this is from Book Outlet. There's a few things in here. It was on such a great deal that I just could not pass up. I have little one here with me today. Hope he's not going to be like visually distracting. But yeah, so a lot of these I got on a really great deal from Book Outlet, and then I have a few things from Amazon. So at first I was gonna hold off, but one of my goals this school year is to really try not to spend the entire school year spending money on resources and even books. I want to try to keep that to a minimum even. And so I went ahead and got these last few things. So first up, we have the Adventure Kids Bible, and I had no idea this was even a thing, but for $3 each, give or take, because these were buy two get one free. I'm gonna hold that. I found these field guides, and so I got one for each of the Gospels minus John. So we only have Matthew, Mark, Luke, and then I went ahead and got Romans, the book of Romans. So these are Bible journals, and basically, so the inside they have like the book overview, so it tells you like who wrote the book, the original audience for that book, and then it also includes, which I think is probably one of my favorite features of these, it also includes like little articles or snippets of what life was like during that time period. And then they have off to the side where he can take notes. There are also activities sprinkled throughout. I'm not going to like make this a big technical thing and make it so that he has to take notes or he has to do the activities. This is a less overwhelming way for me to introduce him to studying the Bible, digging deeper when he's reading scripture, and to also take in the historical background. And so I really like that I found these. So this is something that we can really take our time with going through together, and we can really just break down each of these gospels and really work on building biblical foundations this year. And because we are studying ancient times this year, and this one just happened to catch my eye, this one is for me, it's called 10 Caesars, Roman Emperors from Augustus to Constantine. And I thought this one would make for an interesting read. No doubt I will be able to pick some things out of here to share with my oldest as we are going through ancient Rome when we get to that time period. And then I got to add to our artist collection of books, The Great Migration. So this past school year, we studied Jacob Lawrence. That was one of the artists that we learned about, and it even inspired us to put together our very own panel collection of artwork. And so I went ahead and got that book because the kids really did like learning about him. And then I found this book here called Tap Tap. So this is a book that takes place in Haiti. It's about this little girl. She's detailing market day in a Haitian village. And honestly, this is just another book for us to have on our shelves, another picture book that kind of acts as a window into someone else's life who lives differently from us. And then because we are going to be digging into Shakespeare at some point during this school year, I was there, stepped back into the life of a young actor, Shakespeare's Globe. So this is going to be a really easy read. I'm thinking that this will be an option for independent reading. I haven't settled on assigning specific titles for independent reading just yet. What I've been doing though is kind of like giving him, like I lay out the books that are an option for him to read independently, and then he just picks whichever one he wants to read. So I may keep doing it that way. We will see. And then I went ahead and got Roll With It. This has been on our to read list for like 2 years now. So maybe just maybe this will be the year that we actually get around to reading this story. This is another book that I would consider to be like a window type book. This is a glimpse into someone else's life, someone who doesn't mirror our family, but I think that this would still be a book that the kids will like, at least just from reading the summary and reading the reviews. And then adding to one of our favorite short chapter book series, this is one I highly recommend. We have like, I want to say 3, 6, 9. We may have like 9 of these books already, but Anna and Andrew, if you are not familiar with this series, I strongly encourage you to look into them. So these are actually 3 of the most recent titles. So this is Anna and Andrew Honoring Heroes. I'm reading this one with my 4-year-old. This is Anna and Andrew Home Run and Anna and Andrew Planting Peanuts. So these make for great beginner chapter books if read independently. And then I think they also make for good first read alouds. So for instance, I'm reading this with my 4-year-old. I think this is totally digestible. It's only like, 4 chapters? Yeah, 4 chapters. And I want to say that's how many chapters it is in all the books. And you see, it's not even like super fine print. And then I got from Amazon, Case for Christ for Kids. Building on those biblical foundations, I feel like it is a must that all believers, all Christians know how to answer those hard questions, not just for other people, but for ourselves even. Like know why we believe, what we believe, and be able to dissect that and research that for ourselves. And so this is Lee Strobel's kids book that he wrote. He has Case for Creator, and I'm not sure if I think there's a third one. I'm not sure of what the title is, but we have the adult version as well. I am currently going through this book to see how it is that I want us to go through this, because like I mentioned, we are going through the Gospels. I think what we're going to do is go through the Gospels first, go through that together, and then I will introduce this. And then lastly, I went ahead and got School Ness's math notebook. So I wasn't quite sure if my son would find this helpful because he uses Math Mammoth for his math program. And she does typically have, at least for the word problems, the boxes, like those boxes for setting up their work. But I think for extra practice and really, getting that ingrained, that equations need to be set up a specific way, we needed something like this. And so I went ahead and got this. And so far, he's already started using it. I think it's gonna be really helpful. So yeah. Oh, one other thing. For my 4-year-old who is currently learning how to read, I got this Match and Learn word sounds, which I think he will really like. And so yeah, this will be like a hands-on activity he can do to kind of help to reinforce those things that he is learning for phonics as he learns how to read. It came with a little my little book of word sounds too. That is all I have for today's haul video. If you enjoyed it, then don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed, I do videos about homeschooling, and pretty soon I'm going to be trickling in a little bit more of homemaking content as well. If that's your cup of tea, then don't forget to hit the red subscribe button as well. And if you find my channel resourceful, then please share it with a friend. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of the day.